Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beth, and for today's video I am filming part 1 of my What Will I Choose series for the summer 2025 FABFITFUN box. So fortunately, FABFITFUN did release the first 3 categories or customizations today, April 7th. The subsequent categories will be spoiled throughout the rest of this week. And then next week, they'll do the refills and the FABFITFUN picks. So as I said, I'm filming this on Monday, the day that they announced the first 3 customizations, and they go in reverse order. Hopefully I will film the second half of this video for the remaining customizations over this weekend, and then hopefully upload that before customization begins for annual members on Friday, April 18th. Seasonal members can customize a week or 2 later, and the add-on window, as usual, opens the day before your customization window. I think annual members also have a second crack at add-ons during the seasonal customization window, but in any case, I will have the dates and everything linked for you down below. Just a kind of programming note, if you will. So I'm not sure when this video will go up, or for that matter, the second video, although I do try to get it up before customization opens. I will be traveling to London the night of the 16th. So that is going to make things a little bit interesting for me in terms of uploading these videos. I don't think I will include the refills or the picks in my second part of this series, and I don't think I'll do any kind of screen capture or video about the add-on store. And because I'll be in London, I'm not going to pay for rush shipping. If anything, I want them to take as long as possible. So my unboxing will probably be a little bit later than usual as well. I've thought about doing these videos, What Will I Choose videos, as live videos. I've never done a live before, but if you would be interested in that more kind of interactive format, let me know down below. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say off the top here, so let me scoot over and we'll begin with customization 6. All right, so they haven't announced additional choice pricing yet. I'll try to edit the description box when they do announce it. The first item here is the Year and Day ceramic spoon rest. Has a $36 value. It says this beautifully designed piece features a dipped edge and ample landing space, making it the perfect pit stop for your cooking utensils between stir and taste. The semi-matte glaze adds a touch of elegance to your countertop while keeping your space mess-free. So it measures 4.75 inches in diameter, 0.75 inches tall. It is dishwasher safe, which is always a win for me. And it's made out of clay stoneware, I suppose. It is female founded and there are no shipping restrictions. So this is nice. I just don't really have a need for it. So I'm just going to pass on it because it would just kind of be sitting in my cupboard. So I'm going to skip on that. Next up, we have the Our Spare Change Floral Cuff. Has a $62 value. And it says this adjustable 18 karat gold plated floral embossed textured wire features charming floral embossed textures that elevate any outfit. It fits seamlessly into any look, whether you're running errands and on the go, enjoying brunch, or having a night out with friends. It says 6.5 inches. That's probably all the way around, I'm guessing, not in diameter. It is adjustable. And they say to remove before showering, swimming, or exercising. I looked on the website and it doesn't specify what the base metal is underneath the 18 karat gold plating. So in any case, I'll probably be skipping that because I don't really wear gold jewelry. Not really a big bracelet fan either, so I'm going to skip on that one. It is female founded though, and there are no shipping restrictions. Next up, we have the First Aid Beauty KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub, 10% AHA in Fresh Strawberry. So that has a $30 value, and it says this fast-acting scrub combines both chemical and physical exfoliants to tackle rough skin and bumps associated with keratosis pilaris. With this delicious, fresh strawberry scent, your shower routine will never be the same. Plus, it's formulated to be allergen-free and safe for sensitive skin, so you can enjoy silky smooth skin without any worries. So you get 8 ounces, and it says after cleansing, apply onto wet skin and gently massage with fingertips onto problem areas. Rinse and pat dry, follow with moisturizer. Use 1 to 2 times a week as tolerated. And this is also female founded and has no shipping restrictions. So I do have a little sample of this. This is 1 ounce just for reference, and you are getting 8 ounces. So 8 times this amount. So I did actually use this today for the first time. I've used the original version of this product quite a few times, but the strawberry one was kind of new to me. And it kind of cracks me up a little bit that it's strawberry scented when I think another word for KP or keratosis pilaris is strawberry skin. So there you can kind of see the texture of it. It's a very fine physical exfoliant, but it also has that chemical AHA to it. So it does smell nice. It does smell like strawberry. I think when I was using it, I still got a good amount of that kind of like acidic, sour AHA smell to it. So, you know, they can only do so much, I guess, to cover up the base ingredients. And it's pretty, I guess, sensitive skin friendly if you can tolerate AHAs and a physical exfoliant. And I do have KP, so I'd like to incorporate some physical exfoliation in addition to some chemical exfoliants. When I use it, I try to leave it on my arms, like I'll rub it in or whatever, and then just leave it for maybe 30 seconds to a minute while I'm doing other things in the shower, just to give that AHA a little bit of time to work. Otherwise, you're just going to get the benefit of the physical exfoliation. And I probably overdo it on physical exfoliation on my arms, to be fair. Probably shouldn't use it as much as I do. But anyway, I do like that product, so I probably will pick this one up. And you know, with summer coming up, we're bearing more skin, so I think this is a good product for a summer box. Next up, we have the Olaplex number 4D Clean Volume Detox Dry Shampoo. Has a $30 value. And it says, no one will be able to tell if it's been 1 day or 5 days since hair wash day. This game-changing dry shampoo not only absorbs excess oil, but also adds a boost of volume, leaving your locks looking fresh. Its unique formula provides a clean, weightless feel without any chalky residue or white cast, making it perfect for all hair types. So you get 6.3 ounces, and you pretty much use it like you would any dry shampoo. They cannot ship this to the UK, I'm guessing because it's in that kind of aerosolized can, so just note that. I am not usually a big dry shampoo person, but I might pick this up because I've tried a lot of Olaplex products, but I haven't tried this one. So I might pick it up for that reason. Also, now that I'm going into the office 5 days a week, it would be nice to have this on hand, I guess, if I am just in desperate need of a shampoo and can't be bothered. So yeah, I might pick that one up. Next up, we have the Earth Harbor Siren Silk Bio-Retinol Hydration Cream, $46 value. And it says, transform your skincare routine with Earth Harbor's Siren Silk Bio-Retinol Hydration Cream. This multitasking wonder is like a spa day in a jar, tackling dry and rough skin, fine lines, and lack of essential vitamins and nutrients. Its powerful 4-in-1 formula hydrates, resurfaces, rejuvenates, and fills those pesky fine lines. So you get 2 ounces, which is a little bit more than a standard moisturizer, I think. Usually it's like 1.7. This one, unfortunately, has a lot of essential oils, as do, I think, most of their products. So for that reason, I will be skipping it. It definitely has lavender, has some, I think, citrus oils in there as well. So not something I personally like to use on my skin, but If you're into the brand, that is an option. That is also female founded. Next up, we have the Parachute Home Makeup Towel Set of 2. $34 value. So it says made from 100% premium, long, stable Turkish cotton. These soft black towels are gentle on your skin and make makeup removal a breeze. They're perfect for eco-friendly, fuss-free cleansing. Whether you're removing makeup or pampering your skin, these towels will quickly become your bathroom essentials. So they measure 12 by 12 and they are machine washable and female founded. So I am familiar with Parachute as, I think, a bedding company mostly, and I guess they've branched into other products. I thought it was interesting that it's basically a washcloth that's black and has a little moon embroidered on it. It's cute, and I think I might pick this up, but I thought it was interesting that, like a makeup eraser, for example, these I think are made out of some sort of synthetic, yeah, these are 100% polyester. So like these and like microfiber, they always, you know, tout the benefits of those materials in terms of like, you know, picking up dirt or debris or whatever. So I thought it was interesting that they chose to make these 100% cotton. They are black, so depending on, I guess, how you feel about makeup staining your towels or whatever, could be a good or a bad thing, or how you do your laundry. So like I said, I might pick these up. I like to use a washcloth like this. Like I have these makeup erasers for removing swatches mostly. But what I do when I wash my face is I double cleanse, and then a lot of times I'll go in with a wash rag, just a normal cotton wash rag, to remove any remaining kind of debris, foundation, whatever, before I wipe my face on my towel, so that my towel stays cleaner a little bit longer. And then the washcloth will go into the hamper to be washed, and I have, you know, enough to kind of last me the week. So usually I go for a white washcloth because then I just do a load of towels together, but I don't know, I might pick these up. Next up we have the Arey Not Today Gray, $45 value. So it says this innovative daily supplement is designed to slow and repigment gray hair while promoting thicker, fuller, and healthier locks. Formulated with key ingredients like faux tie and black sesame seed extract, it nourishes your hair from the inside out, delivering vitamins and antioxidants. So you get 60 capsules, and it says to take 2 capsules daily, preferably with food. So you're basically getting a month's supply. So it looks like we get some vitamin D, vitamin B6, folate, vitamin B12, biotin, calcium, iron, selenium, copper. And then at the end it says black sesame seed extract and faux tie root. Also female founded, and this is US only, probably because it's a supplement. So I felt a little bit personally attacked by this when it popped up today, because today is actually my 40th birthday. So, you know, it's a big milestone, and I have not been getting highlights or anything to my hair really. I've been doing some kind of demi-permanent stuff or whatever that I'll talk about, but yeah, so, you know, my roots are definitely my natural color, and you can see some grays. I don't know what percentage gray I am at this point, but I don't know. You know, for a while I was freaking out about getting the occasional gray hair, and I would make sure to book my next appointment to get highlights. I only ever got my like partial highlights done, so like this down here has always been kind of my natural hair color, and it's certainly natural up here, a little bit more ashy. So I didn't like choose to go gray or like make any kind of firm and fast decision. It's more just, you know, I haven't felt like booking an appointment over the last 6 months for various reasons. And, you know, with my hair being wavy, getting it highlighted does tend to damage the curl pattern a little bit, so I don't know. All that to say, I don't think I'll be picking this up. I do already take some of those ingredients separately as a supplement, so I don't really feel like kind of shaking up my supplement game, vitamin game. But if you wanted to try it, let me know how it goes. You know, I don't think there's any shame in going gray. You know, it's whatever you're comfortable with. So anyway, let me know if you take it. And finally, we have a 4-month subscription to You Need a Budget, YNAB digital offer, has a $59.96 value. It says intentional spending made easy. The YNAB method helps you make flexible plans for your budget that works for you. Solidify your financial priorities and assign each dollar to a specific expense category. This 4-month subscription is a great way to start a new journey when it comes to finances and budgeting. So I was curious about this. So it does note in the instructions, at the end of your initial 4 months, that is the value of your choice here, you can add a payment method and choose a paid plan to keep going. So I do appreciate that it's not something where you have to put in your credit card details up front to get the free offer, because then they just auto bill you and then you're, you know, forced to pay for it effectively. It's interesting to include it, like budgeting, great, you know, all for that, but I don't know, for a company like FABFITFUN that advertises as a shopping club, like, yes, you can shop responsibly, and just because you're subscribed to FABFITFUN doesn't mean you're being frivolous with your finances or anything. I just thought it was interesting to select that because, you know, it feels like a lot of times FABFITFUN is always trying to upsell you. So, you know, there's that. And also tariffs and the general state of the economy. So, I don't know. Everyone probably needs to tighten their belt a little bit. And on that note, I do have a discount code. If you choose to subscribe to an annual membership, I think I can get you some money off. There are some perks to subscribing to an annual membership. You get to choose earlier, so there's that. But that's the same code that's available to any FABFITFUN subscriber. So I put it out there in case anyone wishes to use it. And thank you if you do. I do get some credit in my account if you do choose to use it, but obviously, do whatever makes sense for you. Okay, so let's move on to customization 5. So the first item here is the Sweed Beauty Lash Lift Mascara. It has a $30 value. So it says, this lightweight and buildable formula is your ticket to glossy, voluminous lashes that hold a perfect curl all day long. The innovative one-sided brush coats each lash from root to tip with deep black pigment, ensuring definition for a fuller look. Plus, it's infused with vitamin B5 to nourish your lashes, keeping them healthy and strong. With a clean, flake-free, and water-resistant formula, this mascara lifts, lengthens, and separates your lashes without the clumps. And this one is female-founded, also US only. I'm not sure why that would be. I think Sweed does have a mascara that has some kind of growth serum in it, but as far as I can tell, that's not what this is. So I think I'll probably pick this up, as I've said many times. The Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara, which is a waterproof formulation that I'm wearing today, is my holy grail mascara. But this one, because it says it's water resistant and it's good for holding a curl, I'm willing to give this one a shot. I think the brush is really interesting. One of the things I like about the Tarte brush or wand is that it is very skinny. So it's good for someone with like hooded eyes that doesn't have a lot of real estate there to get a big wand into. So I'm willing to try this one out. I have tried a few products from Sweed before. I'm actually wearing their Air Blush Cream right now in Cheeky, which I think I've seen in the add-on store, if I'm remembering correctly. And I like it. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite blush formulation, but I do like this kind of more cream to powder formula. It does have a mirror in there. It does seem like this is the type of brand, I think I've mentioned this before, that should have packaging that is more eco-friendly, I guess, or that you can remove the pans from, but that doesn't seem to be the case. This is magnetic, which is very satisfying. So I've tried that. I've also tried the Glass Skin Foundation. I was looking earlier to see if I had a video where I had actually tried this on. I don't think this will show up in any add-ons or whatever. I don't know. I'm just kind of so-so on that. It's been a while since I've tried it, but I didn't wear that today. I'm actually wearing the Patrick Ta Foundation, which is somewhere. So I'll have everything linked for you down below, or at least I'll try to, that I'm wearing. So yeah, so I'll probably try that one out, the Sweed mascara. Next up we have the First Aid Beauty Whole Body Deodorant Cream. Has a $20 value. So it says, keep your freshness on point with First Aid Beauty's Whole Body Deodorant. This sweat-activated cream is packed with odor-fighting AHAs to target odor right at the source, ensuring you stay confidently fresh throughout the day. With a refreshing citrus scent and an aluminum-free formula, it's gentle on your skin while delivering 24-hour odor control. This innovative deodorant cream is perfect for those who want to feel dry and rejuvenated, making it a staple in your daily routine. So you get 3 ounces. So this one, I'm kind of a maybe on. The ingredients start with water, and then there's cornstarch, glycerin, there's some dimethicone, lactic acid, which is the AHA they mention. So cornstarch is going to be kind of that absorption agent. There's some niacinamide, panthenol. It does have some citrus essential oils, which I can give a pass on sometimes to body care products. The areas where you would put this, I'm a little bit more concerned about that, so that's why this is kind of a maybe for me. But I do find it helpful to have some kind of product like this during the summer months because I am a sweaty Betty, I'll tell you that. So yeah, I do like to have something for the body. Next up, we have the Kosas Mini Revealer Concealer in Tone 1.5, Tone 3, Tone 4, Tone 6, Tone 7, or Tone 8.7. So it looks like you get, is it 6 options? So I don't know if those are all the options that you get in the mini size, because I know they certainly have more shades in the full size. It says this concealer will find a permanent place in your makeup bag. The crease-proof, medium coverage, super creamy formula is a concealer, eye cream, and spot treatment in one, with hyaluronic acid, peptides, and caffeine for a look you need to see to believe. It's available in all 6 shades that Kosas offers in the mini size. Well, thank you for answering my question there. So I think they were just trying to, you know, justify their options maybe, or their choices. Let's see, and it is female founded, no shipping restrictions. So I don't have any of the mini size, but I do have the full size concealer in the shade 0.7C, which is what I'm wearing today. So I think I included this in a video about a year ago when this came out, and I decluttered the, I think I had the shade 1.5 when I decluttered it because it had gone off. That's the thing about Kosas, is because it's more of a natural brand, they don't use a lot of the same preservatives that other brands do. So those have definitely expired. I think this one is still good. The other ones had that kind of weird, funky, kind of blue cheese smell. So I think it looks nice underneath my eyes. I think, as with any concealer, you have to take it with a grain of salt when they say it is creaseless, because, you know, depending on your anatomy, if you have creases underneath your eyes, it will show a little bit. I just did my makeup not too long ago, so far it's looking pretty fresh. I always have this bit of an internal struggle. Makes it sound much more serious than it is, between like a more brightening concealer shade and one that is a little bit more similar to my skin tone. So I think this actually looks pretty good. I think at the time when I tried it, I can't remember what I said, to be honest. I'll link the video where I first talked about this and swatched it with some other Kosas shades. I didn't have any like samples that I could swatch for you. But yeah, this Kosas concealer has never become like a holy grail or favorite concealer. I'm very picky about concealers because I have dark under eyes and, you know, fine lines and all of that. So maybe I'll pick this one up again going forward for a few weeks and see, you know, if it grows on me. I know Amanda Z really loves this formula. She always kind of rates it pretty highly in her like best of concealer rankings. So anyway, I have kind of mixed feelings about this product. I would say if you've always been curious about it and one of these shades would work for you, I think it's a decent choice, especially since it's in the mini size. I thought it was interesting that they chose to do the mini size. But at least that way, if you're using it fairly often, you don't have to worry as much about it going off. There's that. I did also want to mention underneath this, I have the Cali Ray Brightener. So usually I pair my my concealers with a corrector of some kind, and I also set it with the Charlotte Tilbury powder. So that is what I did underneath my eyes in addition to that concealer. So I'll probably pass on this because I think I have a shade that is going to work better than 1.5C on me. This is 0.7C. I'd say as a whole, their shades do run a little bit yellow. Like this one is supposed to be very light with pink undertones, and it's not super pink. Like just to show you, this is the Cali Ray Brightener or correcting product, whatever you want to call it, in Dawn, I think it is. I actually thought about maybe purchasing the peachier shade. So that is more of like a pink color. I did also get the Kosas, what is this called? Revealer Extra Bright. And this is in the shade Magic. So this has a different applicator as well. But yeah, that is more of a pink. So just to give you some contrast there. And even the 0.7C, it's like closer to my skin tone. It might still be a little dark compared to what would be the best kind of brightening shade on me. So maybe I've never really bonded with that product because I never had a shade that I felt was perfect for me. That is it for Kosas. So next up we have the Geometry Vibe Check Fitness Towel. Has a $20 value. It says, meet your ultimate workout companion, the Geometry Fitness Towel. Crafted from their signature GeoWeave fabric and post-consumer recycled materials, this compact and ultra-absorbent towel is designed to keep up with your active lifestyle and engineered to be ultra-absorbent and super fast drying. Measuring 16 inches by 30 inches, it's perfect for the gym, home, or on-the-go workouts. With its fast drying capabilities and convenient hang loop, you can stay fresh and dry after every sweat session. So it's 16 by 30, machine washable, and it's 87% recycled polyester and 13% polyamide. I have tried some geometry towels before. I got these little ones from Target. This one's clean, I promise, but it's a little stained. So anyway, so I don't know exactly how big this is, but this is what Geometry launched like with Target. So these are just really nice to have like hanging off a cupboard or whatever to like dry your hands. So that's mostly what we use them for. I have some other like microfiber towels that I would use for, or that I take with me to the gym. And to be honest, like walking is mostly my exercise these days, not going to the gym. So I will probably pass on this, but If you're a big fan of geometry, you might want to check it out. I don't think I love the pattern. It's a little, I don't know, Beetlejuice worm looking to me, but maybe that's just me. Next up we have the Bathorium Konjac Walnut Shell Exfoliating Body Sponge, $22 value. So it says this innovative sponge offers the best of both worlds, with one half crafted from gentle konjac. Is it konjac or like cognac? Probably konjac. And the other from textured walnut shell for a more textured exfoliation. Naturally micro antibacterial, the sponge allows for a luxurious and hygienic lather. Hand-harvested konjac root, it creates a creamy exfoliating experience, and it is 15 centimeters by 8 centimeters by 3 centimeters. I find it really interesting that it says comp value is $22, not like actual value. Most of the items have just like the value in the title, I guess, so it's interesting that they say comp value. So I'll probably skip on this. I basically rely on, I guess, products for exfoliation rather than tools in the shower, but if you like a bath product like this, then that is a choice. Next up we have a Luxe choice, which I thought was really interesting to put in a lower customization. So you would pay $14 additional for this. It has a $40 value, and a lot of times with these, I think you have to choose it as your first choice when it's a Luxe choice. I think you can still pick additional items, but usually you have to kind of lock this in as your first choice. So this is the Kosas Undressed eyeshadow palette. Has a $40 value, like I said. And it says this Luxe collection features 8 soft, buttery shades that are anything but ordinary, offering a perfect mix of dreamy mattes and a shimmering highlight. With shades ranging from a neutral light vanilla to warm reddish brown, this talc-free palette caters to every mood and occasion. Whether you're going for a subtle daytime look or a sultry evening glam, the blendable high-quality formula makes application a breeze. So I am intrigued by this, and I will probably pick it up. Like I said, I have a mixed track record with Kosas, I guess you could say. Their reformulated like liquid eyeshadows were a mess, pretty much. But yeah, I'm curious to try this out, so I'll probably pay them the additional $14 for it. I'm not expecting anything crazy. It's like basically an all matte palette, I think, with one shimmer. I think this one got kind of meh reviews when it first launched. I remember it coming out. So I'll probably pick it and I will use it in my unboxing. Unfortunately, it won't be up in time for seasonal members to customize, I don't think, but in any case, I'll probably pick it up. Okay, so next up we have the Fraser Sterling Jelly Claw Clip, $24 value. It says, designed for a strong and secure hold, this lightweight and comfortable clip keeps your hair perfectly in place all day without feeling heavy or tight. Its stylish and versatile design makes it suitable for any hairstyle, whether you're going for a casual updo or an elegant look for a special occasion. So it's made out of acetate and measures 3.35 by 1.57. So I think it's roughly the size of this like machete clip that we got a few seasons ago, I guess. And just for reference, like, so my hair is pretty long now. Like what I said about not getting it cut for a few months. So this is good for like half up, pretty much. It doesn't hold the entirety of my hair all that well. For that, I just picked this up from Sephora. This is Chunks is the brand. Like, that is kind of the size comparison of like a full updo versus like a half updo. But in any case, I think it's really pretty. I like how it's a little bit more like organic, kind of seashell looking compared to something like this that's a little bit more classic in its design. So yeah, I'll probably pick that one up. Next up we have the Marilyn Schiff Ariel ring in either gold or silver, $42 value. And it says, elegance meets versatility with this must-have piece. This adjustable brass-based ring features a stunning double band design, one adorned with tiny metal beads for a touch of texture, and the other embellished with sparkling pave CZ stones. Okay, so it looks like there's, for each ring, like the top are the CZ stones and the bottom are the metal beads. Its open, adjustable design ensures a comfortable fit, and it makes the perfect addition to any outfit. So it's adjustable, lead-free, nickel-free, female-founded. Okay, so I'll probably skip that. Like, I think I have enough rings really at the moment, so I'll probably skip on that one. Next up, we have the Beach Riot Straw Visor, has a $78 value. And it says the stylish accessory features an adjustable elastic and Velcro back closure, ensuring a perfect fit. Whether you're lounging by the pool or hitting the beach, this visor provides ample sun protection while keeping a trendy touch to your summer ensemble. Lightweight and breathable, it keeps you cool and comfortable on hot days, allowing you to enjoy every moment outdoors. So it's 100% straw, adjustable Velcro back, female founded. So I avoid the pool and the beach as much as I can. So not really something for me, but I can see the case for a sun visor like this. Okay, so next up we have, and this is the last one for customization 5, it's the Pup Box $50 off, a 3-month prepaid Pup Box subscription. So 50 off of 96 essentially. Oh, so is it just a coupon basically? Okay, so you're still paying out of pocket, just know that. It says your pup's new best friend is just a click away. Pup Box delivers monthly personalized boxes tailored to your dog's developmental stage and characteristics. Each box contains fun toys, tasty treats, adorable accessories, and even training guides, all selected based on your dog's age, size, and dietary preferences. And that is US only. Let's see, your prepaid plan will renew for another 3 months at the full rate, so you're paying 3 months at a time, the full rate of $96, plus treat add-on if applicable, unless you cancel before the end of your initial 3 months. So again, just know that. So I don't have a dog, so I'll be skipping on that. All right, moving on to 4. I'm rushing a little bit because we have a dinner reservation that I need to get to. So first item, the Set in Stones Shelly Anklet, $64 value. So it's 14 karat gold plated beading with glass shell pearls, and it's 9.25 inches long, I'm guessing, with a 1-inch extender. Female founded. So don't really wear anklets all that much, so I'll be skipping on that. Next up, we have the Thrive Cosmetics Infinity Waterproof Eyeliner in Lauren, $24 value. It says this matte black marvel isn't just your average eyeliner. It features semi-permanent micropigment technology that ensures your look remains smudge-proof and budge-proof from dawn till dusk. And then it says it's designed with an ergonomically angled smudge tip. I don't really wear black liner, and the fact that this is like semi-permanent or whatever, I'm going to be skipping on this one. Normally I would try as many of the makeup products as I could for you guys, but with me not being here and it's a black liner, so what do I know? I'm going to skip that one. Next up we have the Phase It Ingrown Hair Bikini Patch, 24 count. So that has a $35.99 value. So you get 24 patches. So these basically look like, there's like hydrocolloid pimple patches. Yeah, they're hydrocolloid. They also have azelaic acid, niacinamide, vitamin C, lactic acid, and glycerin. So they might be a bit larger than your standard pimple patch. Like I said, I avoid the beach, I avoid the pool. I don't have need for these really all that much, so I'm going to be skipping on those. Those are US only. Can also fade hyperpigmentation spots, so that's a plus. But anyway, next up we have the Dr. Jart Cryo Rubber Face Mask, moisturizing with hyaluronic acid, has a $16 value. I think I did run these through the Paula's Choice Beautypedia page, and I didn't see any kind of red flags. But this says the innovative two-step treatment delivers intense hydration to dry skin with a concentrated ampule packed with hyaluronic acid, followed by a soft, cooling rubber mask that seals in all that goodness. As you relax, the mask works to lower your skin's temperature, leaving you with a rejuvenated, glowing complexion. Post-masking, you'll feel the difference. Your skin will be softer, replenished, and radiantly healthy, making it the perfect indulgence for any skincare lover. You're supposed to leave it on for 30 to 40 minutes, so just note that. I'll probably skip this. I mean, it seems like a little bit more of a gimmick, you know, like more of a novelty than anything I would probably be interested in doing just for skincare benefits. So I'll probably skip that one. Next up, we have the Innisfree Green Tea Caffeine Bright Eye Serum. Has a $22 value, and it's infused with caffeine and niacinamide. I'm a little hesitant when it comes to niacinamide because it can be a little bit harsh on my skin, but I might give this one a try because I'm not, I guess, totally in love with any of the other choices. So yeah, might give this one a shot. Has a little kind of roller ball applicator. And Innisfree does make some good products. I think it's a K-Beauty brand. So it's supposed to help depuff and brighten the appearance of dark circles, visibly addresses fine lines from dryness. So yeah, might try that one. Next up, we have the Maison Rue Kid Digital Offer, $30 value, and it's basically $30 store credit towards your purchase at Maison Rue Kid. Nordic-inspired children's toys meant to spark creativity and keep little ones engaged while blending seamlessly into your home. Because beautiful toys do exist, made from non-toxic materials. So I don't have any children, so I'll be skipping on that. Next up, we have the DP Hue Glossy Hair Glaze in sheer. It's a $29 value. It says less than 2 minutes to more luminous hair. This in-shower conditioning glaze is complete with 3D sheer pigment technology that gives lasting shine and silkiness for up to 3 washes. Plus, the Mullein flower extract protects against UV rays, perfect for the sunnier days ahead. And this one cannot ship to the UK for some reason. You get 4 ounces. How you use this, you shake it well, and then after shampooing, squeeze out excess water and use the tip applicator to apply from mid-length to ends until fully saturated. Massage through hair, bringing up to the roots for even coverage. Leave on for 2 to 3 minutes. Rinse thoroughly and style as usual. Use as often as desired for a shine and color boost. So I think the color boost is for the other shades because sheer I think is just clear. So I do have a little sample of this. This is 1.7 fluid ounce. I did use it today. I don't think it made my hair like exceptionally shiny. You know, I used other kind of leave-in products as well. One thing I'll note though is that I have this from I think last season from Amika, and I've really been enjoying this. This one I think you use after conditioning, yeah. And this one also takes less time. It says 1 minute. So without any consideration of price, I do like the Amika better. It's also a tad thicker. This one is very, here's my microphone, very liquidy, if you can hear that. The Amika, as I'm shaking it, weirdest YouTube video ever, it's a little bit more gel-like, so it doesn't kind of, I don't know, just drip out of your hand as easily. I also like the way this smells a lot better. This one has a kind of weird chemically smell to it that I'm not in love with. So yeah, I was thinking about this, but I think I would just go with the Amika. I'm hoping that this might show up in like a refill type thing. So I'll probably skip this product, but let me know if it's one of your favorites. Next up, we have the Isabella's Clearly, I think that's a typo, Clearly After Bite Balm, $19.99 value. It says, find relief from pesky bug bites and stings this summer. This gentle, skin-friendly formula is a natural remedy that soothes irritation while being safe for all skin types, including toddlers and babies. Packed with skin-loving ingredients like aloe vera, peppermint, and calendula, this chemical-free ointment delivers fast relief without harsh additives. You get 1.6 fluid ounce. So, if you couldn't guess from the description, has a fair bit of essential oils. It has lavender, it has peppermint, and then the base I think is olive oil, aloe vera, shea butter, carnauba wax, vitamin E oil. So I'm gonna skip on this. If I have any bites or irritation, I would probably just reach for like a hydrocortisone cream. Personally, with more sensitive skin, essential oils aren't going to help relieve a bug bite. I think there's some studies that certain essential oils in like candle form can help, bugs stay away. But once you're bit, I don't know that they actually do anything. So I'm going to skip on that. Next up, we have the Linhart Tooth Whitener Gel. Has a $28 value. And it says this easy-to-use product fits seamlessly into your daily routine. Just add it to your toothpaste for a whitening boost, which is interesting. It says its effective formula helps remove stains and enhance your natural brightness without the hassle of complicated applications. Perfect for those on the go, this gel makes achieving a radiant smile as simple as brushing your teeth. So you get 1.7 ounces, and it says just add a drop of our smooth mint peroxide-based gel on top of your normal toothpaste and brush normally twice a day, every day. US only. So I'll probably skip this. Some whitening treatments can make my teeth a little bit more sensitive, and I think I have a good backstock of like Crest white strips when I'm willing to risk it for whiter teeth. So I'll probably skip that, but let me know if you've tried this and what your thoughts are. And finally, coming in under the wire here, the Basque SPF 30 lotion has a $22 value. I think it's a body sunscreen. It says this innovative sunscreen glides on like a dream thanks to its silky smooth, water-based formula that sinks effortlessly into your skin. The sheer, lightweight finish and texture makes reapplication throughout the day a breeze. Whether you're lounging at the beach or running errands, the sunscreen will keep your skin protected and hydrated, allowing you to bask in the sunshine with confidence. So you get 3.4 fluid ounce. It says it's vegan, cruelty-free, oxybenzone and octinoxate-free, paraben-free, sulfate-free, non-aerosol, zero white cast, tested for and free of benzene contamination, and it's Hawaii reef friendly. 3.4 ounces. So I'm going to be skipping on this one. It is a chemical sunscreen, and the first ingredient is avobenzone, which is one that I think irritates my skin personally, so I am going to skip on that. Interesting that there aren't any shipping restrictions. I would think with a sunscreen, kind of more regulated product, that there might be, but I guess not. So that is it for the What Will I Choose Part 1. Let me know what is calling to you guys from these choices down below. And make sure to A, like and subscribe, and B, hit the notification bell so that you are notified when Part 2 goes up, as well as any of my other videos or FABFITFUN content. So with all that being said, I need to head out the door for dinner, and I hope you guys are all doing well and staying safe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.